Здравейте! My name is Colin Gasamis, and I'm a researcher at the University of Washington in Seattle, Washington. Reading is important. Not only is reading important to be successful in school, but we know that reading is how people in society learn to feel like they're a member of society at large. We use reading in our jobs and many other ways that we make our way through our lives daily. One important idea for teachers to keep in mind with regards to reading is the triangle model, which was developed by Mark Seidenberg at the University of Wisconsin. The triangle model says that reading is the interaction of three separate processes. Those processes are semantics, phonology, and orthography. Semantics is where we keep the meaning of written and spoken language in our brains. Phonology is just the understanding that spoken words have distinguishable parts. Orthography is a similar idea that has to do with how we represent spoken language with written letters. An important idea in orthography is that words have parts that make up other words, so we can think of words in word families. It's important for teachers to know that the way that we read has to do with distributing written language on all three of these processors. An example of strategies to work on building skills in these areas are as follows. Phonology can be built by practicing folk songs and nursery rhymes. In fact, we know from historical research that that's how most people learned that words have similar sounding parts that make up our language. Some strategies to build orthographic or written representations of spoken language are grouping words that have similar spellings based on their word parts together when they're taught, and then making connections as you go forward with new content and teach written language to your students. Semantic skills can be built by grouping similar types of new words together when they're taught. For instance, if you do a unit on the ocean, you can group similar vocabulary words that have to do with ocean life together. This helps students make associations with new concepts in groups. Researchers hypothesize that this is the way that we store new meanings in our brains.